Hello students. Today we will learn one more interesting poem, The Lake Islay of Innisfree, written by William Butler Yeats. You know that William Butler Yeats, he is also known as W. Yeats, and he is an Irish poet. He belongs to 20th century. He is a symbolist poet, and in his poetry he has used elusive symbolism and imagery. This poem is full of imagery and symbolism. In this poem, the poet has presented a contrast between a crowded city of London and Innisfree. Innisfree is basically what? Here the poet has spent some part of his childhood. And now he is fed up with his daily routine, with the crowded city life of London. He wants to go back to Innisfree in order to get some peace. He feels that that place is full of nature where he can get peace. So the poet says that I will arise and go now and go to Innisfree. As I told you earlier, that the poet is very much fed up by the crowded life of city. He is living in London, so he has decided that he will arise and now he will go to Innisfree, and a small cabin built there of clay and wattles. He has decided that he would go to Innisfree. उसने क्या डिसाइड कर लिया? क्राउडेड लंदन सिटी से निकल के वो इंस्फ्री में जाना चाहता है बेटा. इंस्फ्री एक ऐसी जगह है कि जहाँ पे उसने अपने बचपन का कुछ समय बिताया है, और अब वो कहते हैं कि मैं वहाँ पे जाऊँगा. और वहाँ जाके what he wants to do? He wants to build a cabin over there. Cabin stands for a small room, and that room, how he will make? He will make that room with the help of clay and wattles. Clay stands for mud and wattle stands for sticks. Then he would grow over there 9 bean rows. 9 bean rows stands for what? That he would do there some agriculture work, and only to fulfill his own needs. 9 bean rows stands for to fulfill his own needs. He will be satisfied with few resources, and then he want to keep a beehive over there. Then live alone in the bee loud glad. Over there, he would like to live peacefully in the buzzing of beehives. एक बार देखिए क्या करना चाहता है पोइट. वहां जाके एक कैबिन बनाना चाहता है लेक के नजदीक, मड और स्टिक्स के साथ में, और वहां पे वो बचे सम कल्टीवेशन ही वांट्स टू डू इन ऑर्डर टू गेट his livelihood, and he want to keep a hive of bee. He want to enjoy the buzzing of the bees over there. Now see what he says, that how the peace will come over there. उसको शांति कैसे आएगी वहां पे? For peace comes dropping slow. Poet says कि peace जो है, जो शांति आ रही है, उसको कैसे आएगा? Its speed is slow. How it will come? In the morning. The wails of the morning. जैसे हम कहते हैं कोई लेडी धीरे धीरे घूंघट उठाती है, वेल स्टैंड्स फॉर घूंघट, तो यहाँ पे फ्रॉम द वेल्स ऑफ द मॉर्निंग, जैसे जैसे मॉर्निंग जो है बढ़ती जाएगी, उस तरह से जो है क्रिकेट सिंगिंग के साथ में जो है उसको पीस फील होगा. ओके जी, ही विल रियलाइज पीस विद द क्रिकेट सिंगिंग. एंड ड्यूरिंग द मिडनाइट, what will be there? All a glimmer. There will shining of stars, and during the noon time there will be purple glow everywhere. And during the evening, what he will enjoy? He will enjoy the fluttering of the linnet's wings. Fluttering of the linnet wings. Linnet is a sea bird. उसके पंखों के फड़फड़ाने की आवाज उसको जो है शाम को सुनाई देगी. Let me explain once more कि पीस कैसे आ रहा है पोइट को. पीस आ रहा है, वो कहते हैं कि धीरे धीरे जैसे जैसे सुबह शुरू होती जाएगी उसको पीस आएगा. सबसे पहले उसको शांति कैसे मिलेगी? ठीक है, सिंगिंग से. देन मिडनाइट के टाइम, मिडनाइट के टाइम क्या होता है? देयर आर स्टार्स इन द स्काई, दे विल शाइन एंड ही विल गेट सम पीस, I will get some soothe in the lap of nature. Then during the noon there will be purple glow, and during the evening he would enjoy the linnet birds fluttering. Linnet bird के फटफड़ाने की आवाज़, उड़ने की आवाज़ उसको जो है पीस प्रोवाइड करेगी, एक सूद प्रोवाइड करेगी. Now in the third paragraph what he says that now he is in London, he is standing on the pavement, and during this time what he is remembering the lake water lapping with the sounds. Listen here. I will arise and go now for always night and day. Again the poet is wishing to get up and to go day and night, चाहे दिन हो रात, poet जो है वहां पे जाना चाहता है. At present, where is the poet? The poet is standing on the roadway or on the pavement grey. Poet कहाँ पे खड़ा है? सड़क के किनारे खड़ा है या पेमेंट ग्रे जो साइड पे फुटपाथ बना है उसके ऊपर खड़ा है. And here he is hearing in the deep heart's core what he is listening. He is listening the lake water lapping sound. What he hears? The lake water lapping sound he is hearing in his heart's core. So what does it mean? The poet, he had earlier the lapping of the lake water. Now he is realizing the same sound in the core of his heart. Means the poet is longing to go over there. He wants to go and enjoy over there. One more thing I want to tell you. As in the beginning I told you that he is known as a symbolist poet. So here 9 bean rows. I told you that with limited resources the poet wants to live over there. With limited resources poet wants to live over there. But अगर हम इसको कहें कि symbolic क्या है, symbolism क्या है, यहाँ पे symbolism है 9 से. 9 stands for the 9 moral values which are given by Jesus Christ. ओके जी, ये बात आपको बहुत कम लोग बता नहीं पाएंगे कि 9 बीन रोज से यहाँ क्या मतलब है कि 9 मोरल वैल्यूज विच वर टोल्ड बाय जीसस क्राइस्ट. जीसस क्राइस्ट ने क्या मोरल वैल्यू दी? जीसस क्राइस्ट ने मोरल वैल्यू सबसे पहले दी थी फॉरगिवनेस, ओके, रिपेंटेंस ऑफ सिन, बी गुड, डू नॉट स्टील. Such kind of moral values were given by Jesus Christ. So here 9 bean rows having the symbolic meaning, and the symbolic meaning is what? That we must follow the moral values. We should not do harm to others. We should be good to others. So here in the end I would like to say that the poet has presented a contrast between a city life and a place which is in the lap of nature. Crowded city stands for London here, and peaceful place here stands for Innsbruck, where he had spent his childhood. So now the poet is longing to go over there and to enjoy the same peace. Thank you, children.